Peace, y'all. What's good? It's your brother God Science. I'm up in here once again. Shout out and a special salute to the few that do watch the video, subscribe. Really appreciate y'all, true indeed. I just wanted to make a quick video, man, and say, look, oh boy, I was just watching this for like the second time because I wanted to give these brothers a chance to see where it was gonna come from. And I'm listening to it, and what I'm talking, you know who I'm talking about, General Seti and young Pharaoh. Now, you know, when it comes to young Pharaoh, like I said, I used to be a supporter of his. You know, if you go back on this channel and you go back to the beginning of his videos and you scroll down and watch those videos, you will see a person that looked, his intention of really teaching, changing his community. Somebody was that sincere. That's what I got from him when I first started watching young Pharaoh. But as time went on and, you know, the subscribers grew and more girls was in the chat room giving him compliments and, ooh, I like his chest. And you started seeing this change in him, this arrogance. Whereas, you know, I know more than everybody else and I'm going to expose this and expose this person and expose this person. Well, if you understand a little bit about metaphysics and shit like that, you know, the energy that you put out, you're going to get back. So you're due for expose shit real soon. All right. You're going to get your day. And to top that off, he starts going in on this elder, you know, Rasan. Excuse me, brother, if I fucked your name up. Shout out to you and shout out to Brother Panic. He's, you know, he made a couple of videos on Pharaoh, which was, you know, and I agree with the videos because he was basically, you know, disrespecting. I made a video about it a couple of weeks ago, disrespecting, or probably a month now, disrespecting Bobby Hemmett. And it really didn't have anything to do with the information. You know, I'm never going to say someone can't challenge somebody else's information. But the disrespect shit that went behind it, it was uncalled for. You know, it's basically sticking your chest out. You know, this nigga talks about lining your chakras and going into your higher self and the science of living in harmony. But he just doesn't, and then he gets on this. It's either this shit is all a fucking act when he gets on a fucking YouTube and he does that shit in his real life, or he basically is not practicing half the shit that the videos that he's fucking making. Not saying that doing, you know, I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of inner work, which is hard fucking work. Fighting your own demons and shit like that. You know, battling your ego, and it's a lot of work. A lot of work that a lot of people are not willing to do. But I don't see any change. I see a different change. I see the opposite. I don't see someone that's doing that. I see this person that's basically found a lane, and it's nothing wrong with that. Shit, I'm on YouTube too. The problem is people believe that if you have a channel on YouTube, that's all you got. And if you don't have a lot of views, you should go hang yourself. And, you know, be, oh man, I don't have a lot of views. And, you know, it's like, look, I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't even count my fucking views. It's not that serious with me. I do this because I like to connect with other people, especially people like, you know, that agree with me and see things my way, or people that disagree. Because most of the time I ask them why they disagree and they might say something and I might learn from them. Yes, I don't know everything. I'm still learning. You'll never hear that shit from young Pharaoh. He knows everything. You know, he's the one that knew that the Meruneta wasn't deciphered. From all the other scholars that studied the Meruneta, he was the only one that found out that it wasn't deciphered and all of this. But at the same time, I never understood, you know, he was basically trying to say Egypt was everything was all wrong because the Meruneta, we didn't know what they were saying. But you see him behind with this Pharaoh sign behind him. He got the Pharaoh chains. You know, he got everything Egyptian. Don't get that. But anyway, they're going at this man, and I understand if you feel that he said some you know, disrespectful things. But come on, the man is an elder. All right, what you gonna come in and you gonna bump over him and shit like that? You don't know how much this man probably got people that love him, that will kick your ass if you even come a certain feet in front of him. You don't get no points for that, Pharaoh. Stop it, man. And at the same time, you talk all this shit about people trying to be tough on YouTube. Well, you do the same thing. You do the same thing. Not saying that, you know, when you were doing those videos on Polite, I agree with that. You was exposing them, and that was cool. But when he asked to meet you face to face to talk, you didn't pick up on that and be like, yo, for real, let's do that. I haven't seen one person that you talk shit to on YouTube that you have met face to face and run up on like you saying that you gonna do. So you're in the same fucking boat. And then two, you make this all this, no, people making videos about me and put my name in the title, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know me. Well, I could go down your fucking timeline right now and show how much people that you've been talking about that you don't fucking know. You doing the same shit. The only thing is you doing shit, you talking about people that's got a higher status than you. That's all. That's the only difference you doing. You do the same damn shit. And like I said, if you go down in his title, in his videos, you will see him teaching a lot of shit. But now it's coming to the point now, it's just like regurgitated shit. So now we're gonna expose this and expose that. And now y'all want Brother Panic to come out and defend Baphomet. Let me say this, man. I don't know Brother Panic. I've been watching him for years. I don't personally know him, but I know he damn sure ain't gonna do no damn debate with y'all. For one, he understand this is basically a pissing contest. Beating the chest to show, hey, look at me. I know more than you. That's all this shit is about. Y'all don't give a shit about no damn black community either. Seti's been in this game for how long? For a long time. I ain't seen no movements he's been doing in the community. All he does is lectures and YouTube. Lectures and YouTube. And if you asking me what the fuck do I do? Well, I never claimed to be no damn fucking scholar. I didn't claim to be no damn teacher. I do what I can around my community. Like give shoes, you know, shoes out to the homeless. You'll be amazed how much homeless people walk around barefoot. Give shoes out to the homeless. Try to mentor people around me. Or I use my music to try to inspire people. That's what I do. I don't claim to be this damn big guru like y'all. But what the fuck are y'all doing? Now, I'm not saying don't disagree with Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett has said a lot of things that I still don't understand. You know, I still gotta research. When it comes to the Baphomet, the whole Baphomet thing, I'm confused about it. I'm up front. Now, that's not popular. People don't like to say they don't know. They don't like to say that. They'll, you know, that half of the time, I know this and I know more than that. Well, I don't know. I've listened to what Bobby said about it. I've listened to what Panic has said about it. But I still need more. And I think part of it is because a lot of us has, you know, come from what you would call Christianity. Or it's either Muslim. Either of those systems. Or even the Nation of Islam. There's this duality of good and evil. In all of them. So when you start learning about non-duality and things like this, it's like, it's hard. It's hard for you to accept that image when you was taught from a little kid that shit is evil. But I don't think that, you know, he says, you know, Baphomet worshippers. I don't think anybody's worshiping fucking Baphomet. It's supposed to be a symbol. And the biggest thing about this whole thing is I'm watching this video and they're basically calling out Brother Panic, but nobody goes to this video here where he does breaking down Baphomet signs for dummies. And I guess this is what Pharaoh's talking about. I know he knows it existed because he mentioned it. You didn't go here one time and debunk something that Brother Panic said to show where he was wrong. And I'm not saying you have to do it in a disrespectful way, which I feel like they were a little disrespectful of Brother Panic. But it's funny, he wants to do the live stream. He wants to do a live stream. He doesn't want to meet in person and do that debate because he knows he's not going to face Brother Panic face to face. Because like I said in the other video, Brother Panic probably smack his ass. Brother Panic is not going to involve himself into this dumb shit. He's not. He really is not. And I'm not saying that he's a perfect human being and everything he teaches is gold. He's not. The moral of the whole thing is he is not trying to convince or convert anybody. He puts it out there. If you gravitate to it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But of course, you can't be humble like that, young Pharaoh. You have to be the one that knows everything. So you have to debunk this. And I guess change people from, you know, Bobby Hemmett never said follow me. He wasn't trying to change people into Hemmites. He was basically putting out information, and he constantly said before you do the, you know, that's why if you look at those lectures, you see people with notebooks and pads writing down shit so they could go and verify it for themselves. It's all what works for you. If Baphomet don't work for you and you don't, good, just stay in your lane and do it. But you have such a big ass ego, you can't just do that. You have to come over here and be like, no, I gotta destroy this shit because he don't know what he's talking about because I know everything. And then you got Seti looking like a big, you know, and he's sitting up there talking about all these old people. And this is one thing I don't get with, you know, I was younger. I said I was younger back in, you know, in my day when I was in my early 20s and stuff like that. And I never really, you know, we never really talked down to people that were older. I used to love hanging around the elders because they used to be dropping jewels. I would know, and you know, and I think that helped me a lot in my life. Once upon a time, I went to jail for dumb shit. And during that time, I wasn't hanging around the young dudes and shit. I was with the old dudes playing chess and shit because they were schooling me. And you were getting a lot of knowledge from them. And I used to love to hear the stories. And you know, and you get a lot of life lessons out of that. But for some reason, when Pharaoh talks about older people, he talks like he talks down to them. But I want to, it's like, dude, do you know that your ass is aging every second? Do you know that you're going to be old soon? Unless you're planning to have some early death or some shit. Do you know that your ass is going to be old soon? And you're acting like that's gonna be like way in the future. Yo, time flies. All right? Time flies like a motherfucker. Before you know it, you're gonna be 35, 40. What you gonna do then? So this talking down the elders, it's a blessing to be an elder. A lot of people ain't make it, man. A lot of people ain't make it past 25. So when these young dudes, and Pharaoh, he's a young adult. He's not no damn kid. And you talking about elders like that. You should fucking, Seti's a goddamn elder. Seti in his 20s. And I don't get why of course, oh, I forgot. You can't say anything because, you know, that's basically like your boss. You know, that's basically, Pharaoh is basically like his boss. And you have to agree with every fucking thing because Pharaoh's holding all the subscribers. Pharaoh's holding all the doors. And you need to be relevant. You have to attach yourself to him. I get it, Seti. I'm not hating on you, brother. I'm not hating on you, man. I get the game. But you're going to be older pretty soon. So I don't get that dumb shit when people start talking about, you know, talking down on elders and shit like that. It's like, for what? You know? But Brother Panic is not gonna fucking debate y'all. I know y'all probably want that, but he's not gonna bite the goddamn bait. It's nothing to debate. He's not trying to prove any goddamn thing to you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you're gonna come out and, like the title says, you know what I'm saying, debunking Bobby Hemmett and the Baphomet worshippers, I think you should go to this video that Panic put up and break that down. The things that he was talking about. But you didn't. Why? Why you didn't? You play clips of Bobby Hemmett saying certain things. And like I said, I don't agree with everything that Bobby Hemmett said, but I respect him for his intentions. What was his intentions? To help black people. A lot of things that he said is true. It took me years to understand some of the things that that man taught, which is proof to me that a lot of shit is advanced. And these dudes think they're the most advanced thing in the world. But y'all probably not, because y'all still sound like y'all have this same religious mindset. You know, this religious mindset of this, you know, they talk like, you know, Satan, like he's this, you know, the man with the red horns and shit underneath with a pitchfork and shit. This is how these dudes sound. You know? And it's like, for one, I want to see, you know, if you're going to try to have a debate with Brother Panic, why don't you have it in person? No damn live stream, because you know that you were a little disrespectful and you probably scared to see Panic face to face. But from watching Brother Panic for years, I know damn well he's not going to debate no damn Baphomet with y'all. Because half of the shit y'all talking about, y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all even talking about. You're talking about Baphomet having titties and shit like that. That is, I'm not even going to break it down. Watch the damn video and then go behind him and do the research. He's not talking about the literal titties of having like a woman. But you won't know that because y'all ain't watched nothing that Brother Bannock talk about. The way y'all was talking, I can tell. Y'all didn't watch shit. It's just a chance to go at, you know, because y'all disagree with something. Y'all know everything. Y'all want to convert people from to Pharaohism, you know, or Setiites. That's how y'all want to get people over there. So y'all gonna do this bullshit. And then try to, you know, scare this elder and talk about his teeth and all kinds of dumb shit. And it's like, come on, man. Come on. Anyway, man. What y'all think about Baphomet? You know, like I said, it's you know, it's something that I have to, you know, study more. And it's so hard to get out of that mindset of good and evil, you know, especially when you was, you know, you were brainwashed, you know, you were programmed for, you know, from a kid, you know, from being small as hell, and now trying to understand some of these things, it's gonna like fly over your head. You know, it took, like I said, it takes me a while. Bobby Hemmett is one person that, you know, that if you watch his videos, it's so much information packed into that. It's like you gotta watch it 2-3 times or even more to even understand it. And then a lot of things from life experiences showed me that he was on point with certain things, you know. But what y'all think about, you know, the Baphomet? Do you think you know, Brother Panic, well, I know Brother Panic is not gonna fucking debate these idiots, but what do you think about Baphomet? Do you think that it's, you know, this evil, sinister thing or not? Or do you have a different understanding of it? I'd love to hear what y'all think. Thank you guys for watching. This is your brother God signing out, man, and y'all stay safe and blessed up out there. All right, peace.